All right, here we go. Welcome to today's workout. So for A block, we're gonna do 2 different lunges, okay? So the first, we're gonna do an isometric lunge first. So you're gonna set up, get in that lunge position, we're gonna come down, hold that position for the specified amount of time. Once you do, we're then gonna do moving or myo lunges. So up, up, up from there. So you do one side then the other. So you're gonna think, do the isometric first on that side, then do the moving lunges, then you'll switch to the other side. Now for A2, we're gonna do an isometric row. So this is attached about chest height. From here, we're gonna hold a row, and then from here, we're gonna step back. So we're gonna do one side and then the other, okay? Even though we're doing the row, it doesn't mean we're leaning back. We're using those shoulder blades to create stability up top in our thoracic spine or upper body so I can lunge and let my hips work. It'll help create some stability, similar to like the machines versus free weights talk we had last week, all right? So that's A block, let's get to B block. Cool. All right guys, welcome to B block. What we're gonna be doing, okay, is an alternating lateral lunge, okay? So there's 2 versions. You guys can go wider and go alternating from here. We kind of sink into that side, hip goes back, and then go side to side. You can also do the moving one, okay? So here, hip goes back, push off, recover, and then the other way. Okay, now if I look from the side, and I've done this multiple times, when you're doing this, think about the hip is moving back there. We're not drifting everything one direction like the band, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I don't even know their music. Who's in that? Harry Styles? I think, anyways, I don't know. Anyways, well actually, yeah, I don't wanna get into that. So anyways, hip's gonna go back, sink into it, and then push from that glute to recover back to the middle, okay, when you do that lateral lunge. Now from here, we're gonna do a CPG lateral lunge plus row. So we're gonna connect the handles. They'll be about chest height, okay, like so. Now from here, what you're gonna do is as your arm reaches, okay, so we're gonna do the row, and then from here, as we go into this, the arm's gonna go forward, I'm gonna go out, lateral lunge here, and then as I recover, I come back. So I'm gonna go into that lateral lunge, but reach. This is really cool because it'll help us stay in that back side a little bit, but then as we row, we'll recover, okay? Lateral lunge, hip goes in that side, this will counteract us a little bit, and then row and come back together, okay? It's a really cool exercise to unload you and change your center of mass, okay? So that's that block, let's get to your next block. Here we go, C block. You guys have done this, we've been doing this a little bit more. So, configurations. We're gonna go banded RDL from 3 configurations, which means 3 different, oh boy, foot positions. So I got attached to the bottom of the door. The first one, we're gonna go feet close together. We're gonna go hips go back, okay? Same kind of concept as that lateral lunge. Imagine your hands are at your hips and your hips are pushing back while your spine's staying neutral. We're not trying to round from this position, okay? So from here, hips go back, come up, hips go back, come up. Then we'll go about shoulder width, okay? Repeat. Glutes. If you want to add in a row, that's fine, okay? Then for the last position, we go really wide. Now, if I go really wide, my feet are facing forward, it's gonna cause stress in my hips. So make sure you turn the hips out a little bit so it sits in line with the pelvis, okay? Right from there, okay? So we go those 3 different positions. That's C block, I believe. Indeed it is. Let's get to D block. All right, guys, welcome to D block. We're gonna do an open stance, rotational twist, but we're gonna use the hip. So we've got the foot that's closest to the door where it's attached is forward. We're gonna go from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate and really push from the hip. Now, this is a little bit lower angle, so now we're gonna get a little more hip or glute demand. So once I'm here, I'm gonna sink into that leg, push through that leg and help me rotate. Down, rotate, down, rotate, okay? Do both sides. Once you finish both sides, we're gonna do a single leg RDL, okay? Now what we're gonna do is same side, same hand. So if my hand has it, that leg's gonna stay down. We wanna control the pelvis, no rotations, so keep that in line. So we're gonna go down, not opening up, keep everything in line, come back, okay? Now a progression from this is you can bring the knee up if you want. Keep the pelvis in line, bring the leg up, okay? You don't have to bring the knee up into hip flexion, but either one's fine, okay? So that's gonna be that block, alternate those 2. Let's get to the next. Here we go. So welcome to E block. We're gonna do a squat to row. Again, we've done this a good bit. This is kind of a rhythm type thing. Make sure you go a little bit heavier band, okay? So I have it attached to the bottom of the door. I'm gonna go whatever stance you feel comfortable for your squat. Now from here, we're gonna come down, stand up and row, okay? Don't get super far back with the shoulders. Think about shoulder blades, boom, chest is still tall, because if I pull back further, I'm gonna start to roll forward. Think tall, chest proud, okay? Then back down, row. Row, pretty chill right there, okay? Once we do that, we're gonna do a reverse lunge to single leg RDL, okay? So we're gonna step back. Once you're here, we're gonna push up through the heel of this leg, balance into an RDL, like 1,000, 2, 1,000, reset. Reverse lunge, push up to that front leg through the heel so this glute and hamstring's working. Hold, 1,000, 2, 1,000, boom. So we're gonna do this reverse lunge to single leg RDL. That's E block, that's the end of today. We'll see you guys tomorrow.